Hello. So, in this world where so much is going on, there are some people who like to think, who like to question everything. There are some people who prefer critical thinking over a blind belief. So, welcome to the Wolf. In today's episode, we are going to explore a very interesting but untouched question: unspoken truth and the hidden psychology behind nations, behind different conflicts, and behind different civilizations. In today's episode, we will dive deep into history. We will dive deep into power, strategy, personalities, victories, and the failures. We will understand that the real forces who have shaped our world, how strategically they took advantage over the other. This episode is not about hate or division. The sole purpose of this episode is to educate, to spread the critical thinking and learning from the history. Because the greatest strength of any nation is the ability to understand the reality, not emotion. So today's topic, we begin with a very stupid question that might sound stupid, funny, or even crazy to many people. Is India a blessing for Pakistan? Has India become a great blessing for Pakistan? Yes, you heard me right. Many people, they may laugh when they hear this. Many might call it a meaningless question. But a few who understand the history, who understand psychology and strategy, they will realize that behind this stupid question lies a very powerful truth. Today's episode is not about any religion, caste, culture, or nationalism. It is entirely about the human psychology. That how decision-making, weaknesses, beliefs, and the mindset shape the destiny of any nation. And throughout the centuries, India as a society fragmented by superstitions, internal divisions, and emotional decision-making has unintentionally created opportunities that became a very big strategic blessing for Pakistan. From ancient history to modern geopolitics, from the Indus Valley civilization to the Kashmir issue, from global diplomacy to military strategy. In today's episode, we will explore how the weaknesses on one side has fueled the rise of the other. This video is not to aim disrespect India, nor it is to glorify Pakistan. It aims to reveal reality through psychology, to understand the lesson from history, and to show how nations grow through rivalry, challenge, and competition. So let's begin. Let's travel back thousands of years to the earliest civilization on the subcontinent, to the internal fractures, belief, and psychological patterns that opened doors for foreign powers and shaped the future of today's India and Pakistan. In psychological terms, we say your enemy's weakness become your greatest advantage. So when I say India is a blessing on the eastern border of Pakistan, one might ask, what a stupid question. Why would I say that? So I will take you back to India's historical mindset. The Indian subcontinent once held a powerful and advanced civilization, what we all call Indus Valley civilization. But over time, the entire Indian region shifted from logic to superstition, from unity to division, from strategy to emotion. The entire Indian society became deeply influenced by astrology, by caste system, by worshipping of different heroes over building institutions. Instead of building a united national identity, the entire Indian land became emotionally separated group, constantly fighting internally. And that was the particular time when the Arab rulers got the opportunity. They sent a young leader, Muhammad bin Qasim. I genuinely believe Qasim was not so brave. He did not win because he was so strong or he was so intelligent. I believe it was way more easy for him to win because he was fighting the Indian leaders. He won because India was mentally weaker and internally broken. Indians was divided. Leadership was emotional. War decisions were based on beliefs in multiple gods, stars, and miracles. Definitely, the decisions of defense was not based on intelligence, entirely not based on unity and strategy. And this became the first crack that eventually split the subcontinent into multiple nations: Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and so on. But again, that's the history. But if we come back to the present, I will take you to the modern psychological difference in India. You will amaze if I tell you India is still a country driven by emotion more than realism. Look at these patterns. India produced multiple movies in Bollywood, in Tollywood, even in Tamil, Telugu, or in the different regions. Not a single movie is based on scientific purposes. Not a single movie based on a mainstream lesson. Most of their movie is based on fantasy, where heroes can fly without any sensible logic. And still, India believe blind nationalism, replacing honest analysis. You will see most of journalists in India who try to do the honest analysis. They did not survive in India. They had to leave the country because the group like RSS and I don't know, somewhere down the line, different political agendas did not let them survive in India. They had to fly. Public following celebrities in India more than experts. Division based on religion, caste, region, language is still existed in India. While India entertains itself with fantasy victories on screen, you will see a different movie where they was trying to defeat Pakistan in the movies. I believe at the very same time, Pakistan has been fighting for real survival since day one. Now let's look back into the history how Pakistan was born. I believe Pakistan was born in huge pressure. Pakistan had no choice. It was born with very little resources, with very hostile borders, with great global pressure, with very little economic base. So what choices Pakistan had? Pakistan had to develop. Pakistan had to develop a strategic military thinking. Pakistan had to develop intelligent diplomacy. Pakistan had to develop alliances with major powers like China, Russia, United States of America, and the European Union. Pakistan had to develop, national unity through identity and discipline. So I believe Pakistan evolved like an intelligent nation despite many issues internally. But still Pakistan has an advantage because Pakistan acted smart, Pakistan was patient, it was silent, and more than anything else, Pakistan was strategic. Pakistan has a great geopolitical advantage because of the positioning of Pakistan. Again, that I believe, if Pakistan's eastern neighbor had been China, Russia, Iran, even Turkey, or any other strategic nation, definitely it would have been a great difficulty for Pakistan's survival. Pakistan's survival would have been brutally difficult. But guess what? Pakistan is a very lucky nation because Pakistan have India on its eastern border. Pakistan neighbor is a country deeply divided, emotionally driven, and strategically confused. India's weakness gave Pakistan space to grow without any doubt. You have to accept the reality. And this is the reality. Whenever there is a standoff between India and Pakistan, you see Indian media, you see Indian journalists, you see people like Major Gorawaria, General G.D. Bakshi, unprofessional journalist, I would say, like Arnab and other people. They do not strategically benefit India. They 100% benefit Pakistan because they keep fighting on their own national televisions, and that gave courage on the Pakistani side without any doubt. Because while India fights itself, Pakistan learned to fight for itself. And that's the harsh reality. India did not intentionally help Pakistan, but India accidentally always blessed Pakistan. So, what history teaches us? I think history can teach us a powerful truth. And that is, a nation falls not when enemies attack, but when the mindset collapses from inside. India's superstition, emotional leadership, and guess what? Internal division became an unexpected advantage for Pakistan. This is why India has been a great blessing for Pakistan's existence.